today we're talking jigs and jig trailers. I've gotten into jig fishing recently. It's probably one of the most fun ways to catch bass, because you really have to look for the right cover and the right like what you want to imitate, what the season times are, what colors you want to use. So there's three different kinds of jigs. Start off with flipping jigs, and so sometimes for flipping, hold on, I gotta open this because I haven't opened it yet. For flipping, sometimes I like to use either one of these. This is a Strike King football jig. As you can see, it's got that football shaped head and a nice sturdy hook with a nice weed guard there. This is for these types of flipping jigs, are for sturdy, heavy cover that you're gonna want to fish. They have nice skirts too, so use those for heavy cover. Next would be finesse jigs. This is an Arky jig, white color. It's kind of got a weird shaped head, but it's probably good. It sits like this in the water. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't like the color that much. Should have gotten a darker one, but that would be good for light days, or nighttime and stuff. Same with this one. This is a Strike King jig, I think. Yeah. I have a black and blue jig on my rod right now, so I haven't. That's a booyah, but sometimes they have rattles and like that. I would use that for light cover to open water. And then there's the extreme finesse jigs, like this Terminator that I showed you in the last video. This one tends to look more like a crayfish, smaller baits, smaller type of baits, but they tend to have lighter weed guards like this, lighter wire hooks, and they're smaller profile. This would be used for open water, rocky bottom, that type of stuff. And these types of jigs, you could use these for several different things. You could use these for finesse if you want to cut down this. Hold on, here, I'll open it. If you want to use this for open water, I would take this jig and I would cut down this weed guard right here. But if you want to use it for heavy fishing, use it. Don't cut that down. As you can see, this one's got kind of a head that will make it sit like that. But you could probably use this as a swim jig as well, even though the angle of the eye is a little bit weird. But it's got a real thin head, good for swim jigging or dropping through weeds like that. So yeah, I would use this for. There's several different ways to use those. And jig trailers, there's several different kinds of things you can use. You can use like actual jig trailers that are like actually made to fit onto a jig. They have like kind of that half body right there. Or you can improvise and take some of your, you could stick on a small Senko like this, small Senko. You could stick on any type of, crawbait like that, or beaver or paddle tail bait, maybe even a small swim bait if you're going to be swimming it. But any type of crab imitating, maybe a small brush hog or creature baits like that. You could do, there's lots of different things, curly tail worms, grub tails, but so that's basically jig fishing in a nutshell. But I'll be doing a lot of that when we go to upstate New York, and I'll be going there next week on Thursday. So first day I'll do some scouting. I'll go swimming, check what they're eating for bait, what looks like there's bait down there. Hoping there's crawfish, because I'll definitely use this jig right here a lot, because it's a real good colored jig. Same with this one, that's the Booyah Strike King, and same with this one. But So that's jig fishing. That's basically jig 101 in a nutshell. But I forgot one other thing. Is just chatterbaits, kind of like a different type of swim jig, but that's different. So that's today's video of fishing New England.